I tried to prepare myself as much as I could, but I also went in knowing that there was going to be things that I wasn't prepared for.
To have dancers doing stuff in real time with glitchy music, and we aren't all in the same space in the same time zone.
But you're all the way in Sweden now.
Yeah.
What time is it there? It looks dark.
It's like 12 a.m. so it's not like super late, but it's also late.
It's 12 o'clock a.m. It's like midnight.
Yeah.
I'm from Australia, actually.
Oh, wow.
Just north of Sydney. So I've been dancing during the night as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Start at 1 a.m.
You start at 1 o'clock in the morning? You
Yeah.
guys are diehards.
You know, when you're in a studio, you can see expressions and feel emotion right out the gate. So that was kind of difficult, not to be able to read the room necessarily. It was a stretch for me to have to kind of almost overly communicate, you know, what the corrections were, what the timing of the musicality was, rather than be able to show it.
I'd say one of the challenges to online learning is that the music can differ from like people's internet connection. So at times it can look like we're all like popcorn just going at different times.
I did find it incredibly challenging to work with the glitches, especially because I chose music where the counts were all over the place. We were counting 4s and then 5s and 6s and 8s, and I can count as steadily as I can, but if it glitches, a student's going to be a count or 2 off.
No.
When I'm in a studio and I have my fellow dancers around me, or I have a teacher at the front of the room, I can see what the other students are doing and I can match myself to them, and if I'm off on the timing, the teacher can tell me. But on Zoom, all the internet connections are different, and it isn't anyone's fault that we're all dancing at different times because we're all hearing the music differently.
It became challenging for me toward the end as I started to lose time, and I thought, in order to make this work, the students have to be counting the whole time, and they have to be involved the whole time in some way. They can't just go off the screen and then jump back in counting for a minute or 2. Like, it's just not going to work that way. I think one of my first ideas I had everybody do was just to go up to the camera and look at their friends, like how you would in the dance studio, but we get to see it as an audience, each individual person, and they're like little gems there.
What's interesting about this virtual choreography experience as a whole is the way that our challenges become our assets. We're forced to dance in a tiny space, but the walls and furniture surrounding us can be used as props to add to our movement. We can also change the angle of our camera and move in and out of the screen for extra elements.
Once we started kind of warming up to each other a little bit, I felt their artistry come through the computer screen.
One of the coolest parts about being in a summer program is that you get to interact with the other kids. You get to open your mind. You get to be a part of something that might feel a little bit uncomfortable to you. Get out of your small town and be a part of something. And when I thought about what the kids would be experiencing this year, staying at home, still being a part of the amazing teaching, but losing that sense of being a part of each other's experience. So I thought that would be the focal point with whatever I decided to do. I wanted it to be like a community atmosphere.
I wanted these kids to have an hour and 45 minutes to kind of get out of everything that's happening with the world right now and be able to put themselves in that space and in that Zoom call and it feel like nothing else matters except for this movement that I'm doing right here, right now, in this space, in this time.